Right now we're bringing in the ashes. I have the predator that has been recently giving our chickens an issue by killing them off. So we're gonna go ahead and prep that for cooking it for Liver King. So we have been having an issue at Liver King Ranch. There has been a predator that has been eating a good amount of our chickens. This morning, Jim, our ranch hand, went ahead and gave me a call and said he took care of that. So we're gonna go ahead and kill two birds with one stone, no pun intended, and use that for Liver King's dinner also. Yeah, so this bobcat has been giving our chickens issues in the sense of they'll knock out a couple of chickens here and there. Definitely messes with our how many eggs that we get at the ranch or at the house, and how many chickens we get also. I'm really happy that we caught this predator. It's not gonna mess with our chickens anymore, and hopefully it will deter other predators away from it as well. So prepping dinner right now. I did just get word that we do have 3 extra guests. Not just regular guests, but definitely big eaters. They're really great friends, some of the best friends of Liver King. And so, you know, they work out a lot and they eat a lot as well. Fortunately for me, I did buy extra potatoes since Rad and Striker love these potatoes so much. So the potatoes aren't gonna be an issue. But we definitely want some extra because they like eating leftovers for tomorrow. I'm gonna go ahead and switch it up to some short ribs. I'm gonna braise those and finish them off in the oven so that way they're soft, but not too soft, and still have a lot of flavor on them. We're bringing out Liver King and his friends some coffee to get started for the day. Everybody.
That's for all of us.
Oh, that's great. Thanks.
You're gonna drink it right here or over there?
Right here is good for now.
Awesome.
The other day
I just found out that we actually have an extra person. Originally, I was told about an hour ago that we're gonna have 3 extra people of Liver King's really good friends, but now it's 4 extra people, so an extra person I gotta account for. If it comes off measurement, that means I forgot something. I gotta do the whole thing over again. Because we have extra people, we're not gonna have enough oshibuco, so now that's why we're switching to short ribs. So right now we are making the rub for the short ribs. In here we're gonna have some salt, a little bit of mustard seed, some paprika, and a tiny bit of cumin. We don't wanna put too much cumin because cumin can be very overpowering to where that's the only thing you'll taste. So we gotta be very cautious about that. We put the meat on the grill first to get a good grill on the outside. That grill is gonna keep all the juices inside the meat as they're cooking, but it's also gonna add a good smoky flavor towards it. We add tomatoes to our slow cooked meats for the acidity. The acidity is gonna help break it down, but it's also gonna add some flavor to the broth itself whenever it's done cooking. So working with new proteins does present its challenges, mainly because a lot of the stuff that we get is our first time working with. I have worked with the bobcat once, and then I just gave it a quick grill. Wasn't exactly the most flavorful, it was pretty gamey, but that was our first time. This time I'm gonna give it a grill, and then after that, cook it slightly slower. That way some of the meat does break down and some of the gaminess comes out as well. I'm gonna clean off my area, then season this meat, and then go ahead and put it on the grill after we season it. Like using beef cattle to fry up our potatoes, has more flavor towards it and gives it a good crisp. So right now we are moving the short ribs to this pan that we can finish them off in the oven. We are putting the potato pave to fry up. Now they're cooled off. They do have a good amount of moisture in there, but not too much to where it'll start an oil fire. So we're getting everything ready to be set. Our main courses are gonna be the bobcat, of course. We also have some braised ribs that are finished off in the oven. And then we have our potato pave, our potato pastries, as Liver King and his family like calling. Those will be the main dishes. Aside from that, we'll have some supplemental dishes, and those will be some seared heart and some seared spleen also. Those will be just as a side dish to have a little bit of it, mainly for nutritional value. That is nice. It looks like it is fully cooked, which is definitely what we want. It's tough, but that's exactly what we expected. I'm really happy with the way this came out so far. So we're bringing the last of the protein over. This is the main dish that we're featuring. So we want to make sure that this comes out perfectly and it's styled out nicely that people are able to see what it is we're eating.
Y'all, these strawberries are amazing.
So we did serve the majority of the dinner. I do have some of the potato pave finishing off, so you could take it over there. Everything, I think, is up to par. On my end, this was definitely more of a difficult dinner just because I'm working with the bruised rib, and I did cut myself at the beginning, so that definitely put a strain on my timing and just everything that was my ability to do multiple things at once. But despite that, I do feel like the dinner was up to par, and I am very happy with it. So Liver King and his family are finishing up eating. I'm really happy with the way everything came out. They're very happy with the flavors and the presentation as well. So at this dinners, we did have a couple of curveballs. The first one was the number of people. Originally, it was supposed to be just Liver King family of 4, but they ended up having 4 of Liver King and Liver Queen's friends over, so it's a total of 8. So we had to switch the protein to something that we have more of. And aside from that, just my injuries that I had in terms of the bruised rib and the thumb as well that I got at the beginning, those definitely made my job much more challenging, and you can tell that by the mess that we have in the background. The flavor doesn't really get affected, but just how much mess is there because I'm not able to move as fast and not able to clean up as I go. So in my book, that is a great 7 out of 10.